Right earlier, Camera Week is just like Shark Week.
It is just like Shark Week.
But with cameras and no water.
Right, and what's today's shark camera? Yes, it's Nikon, leading off with their new P6000 compact model.
Jeez.
Lovely, Olivia.
Remember 10 years ago when digital cameras were the size of bricks and had floppy disk memory? Nikon's P6000 doesn't. This compact camera sports an astounding 13.5 megapixels for prints as large as 20 by 30 inches, and the 4x wide-angle Nikkor lens means each print has incredible detail. With a new GPS capability that automatically geotags your photos, the P6000 is the future of digital photography for $450.
All right.
Now, obviously, this isn't your normal pocket camera because it's a little bulky.
Yeah.
So is it just as easy to use as the other ones?
Yeah, I mean, it's totally, for the most part. I mean, like, there are a lot more options on it since it is what they call a professional point and shoot, which means there's just lots more buttons, basically. Now, these are all laid out like Nikon's more expensive cameras, like the D60, the D90.
Okay.
It is intuitive and simple, just like we'd expect. But I can show you guys one thing. Can you see right here? You have to use the flash a lot of times. We were using it earlier,
Right.
and the flash thing, you push this button right here, it pops up, but it's right here, like on the left side where you would, you know, you put your finger here, so it's kind of annoying, and then, you know, it's hard to... Hey!
Oh, look at that. Now the cameras are blind.
Yeah, so it's just, I mean, they should make more room, and they shouldn't put it right there.
Right.
They should have put it right here.
Well, now, of course, there aren't a lot of cameras that have GPS capability and upload the picture directly to the internet, but do those features work well on this camera?
Yeah, they work really well on this camera. I mean, for the GPS, you tell the camera how often to find its location. Like, it has like every 30 seconds, or you can go up to 2 hours. But sometimes it does have trouble locating the satellites. Now, once it finds them, the camera geotags each photo with coordinates. But here's the thing, is that you have to use Nikon software to see the actual location. But that's not too hard. Now, as for uploading to the internet, there's this thing on it that you just plug in an Ethernet cord to the bottom of the camera, and it gives it an email address. And then you can upload it to Nikon's My Picture Town, which is a site that you can't upload it to any other site. It's just the My Picture Town on Nikon. And it registers you automatically. Now, both features are something we don't see very often on cameras, the GPS and the Ethernet cable on it. So that's really cool to have if you want it.
All right, so it's got like all these little bells and whistles, but what's the picture quality like? Because ultimately that's really important.
It's pretty good. I mean, for anything in mid to low level lighting, you have to use the flash. I tried to use it earlier, and I had to force flash it.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, it made that Asian guy have blonde hair. It's weird. Now, the low light with no flash is guaranteed to get blurry. Sometimes you do have to force that flash. Now, the colors are warm and vibrant and make people look wasted, apparently.
Yeah.
Ooh, stalker photo. What was the bushes over there?
I like that the story those pictures told is like, Halloween costume party wound up in a bush.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That's like the next morning. You're like, what happened? So, but they are, it's just so you know, there is some, it's kind of grainy in some of the pictures, too.
So it's got some cool stuff, but $450 is it worth that?
Well, you can afford it because you're extremely wealthy.
No, I spent all my money on comics. I bought absolute editions of like all the.
That is true. You can't afford it. Don't touch it.
I'm poor.
Look, I gotta say, $450. I love cameras. I like own way too many of them, but this is a little too much. I mean, the features and image quality are good, but not great for $450.
Right. All right. So what's our overall rating? Like,
we're going to give it a 79%, which is a C+. Oh. It's definitely a nice camera. Okay. It's a good camera, but you're paying a lot extra for it. You don't need to pay that much.
But that's a passing grade. That's not bad.
It's passing grade. With like a couple, like, you know, after-school projects and some essays, you might get it up to a B.
Right.
So it might be good.
Extra credit.
Yeah, extra credit. All right, that's it for Gadgetpon. And you guys, remember, for even more of the latest news on computers and tech, check out g4tv.com/thefeed.